I'm calling this YouTube segments. Nobody watches your video. And you've got little spots in there where they would go if they knew it was in there, but they don't. You make a video, you upload it to YouTube, then you copy that URL for distribution, and you also want to copy the transcript, all the words that were spoken with the time codes next to those segments. And the reality is that what you get is a document that no one really watches. This was put up a couple of days ago. 30 people have watched it, but there's 400 people in the club, and it is an hour long. That is a problem. Scrubbing through, oh, I know she talked about this, but I want to find it on the video. That's our problem. I've been playing with a bunch of AI tools to try and solve this problem, and I have some frustration with the current status of most of the tools. And today I tried Claude Code. Claude Code works in the terminal, which is not my favorite spot to live. I started with this statement: if I give you a URL and a transcript, can you make cards and then provide links on those cards back to the YouTube video at the appropriate time code? I gave it some very large transcripts, and it generated an HTML page. Here's the HTML page that it saved into a folder on my desktop, and I'm impressed. The speaker's grandfather built canneries in this region, and she had this little anecdote of where the word ketchup comes from.
So this is one of the canneries, one of the labels, and they always reserve the best produce for Bayside Cannery. Here's another one, another label, and he loved the University of California colors. They not only packed for Bayside, they packed for 9 other canneries. And so you see Bohemian was another one, and he used everything that he could possibly use from a tomato. So this is for the purees. But this is my favorite of all of them. You notice on this one it says below U.S. standards, low quality but not illegal. I just thought that was, such a great label. There is a story that says my grandfather would tell his foreman when it flooded in El Viso to hurry up. He would say, "Fightia, fightia," and if you don't hurry up, the tomatoes, the fanke, would turn into ketchup. Ketchup means tomato sauce in his dialect, in that Chinese, and that's where the terminology ketchup came from.
Now that's the kind of anecdote that someone would share with somebody else if they had an easy way to give a link to that person that went right to that spot. And I'm confident that the systems that are out there today are going to get better at summarizing and then directing people to areas in videos that have so much value.